Your friends don't know shit. They all are fools, dumb people. Just like my friends. I'm not saying that my friends are any good. All of our friends are just shit crap people. They don't know anything and they talk so much. They talk too much on the topics which they don't know anything about. They give you relationship advice when they themselves are lonely, single, or they are in a toxic relationship. They don't like their partners, they don't like them, they're just using them for some cheap pleasures. They just want pleasures from their girlfriends. They just want sex. That's all they want. And their relationship has nothing more than that. It's not a deep relationship. And they are giving you relationship advice. They they are broke or they are just born in a rich family and they are giving you money advice. These people don't know shit. They talk a lot, just like barking dogs. So that's why we should never listen to these people. They were just around us. You just got to know them in your school, in your college, in your neighborhoods. You meet them and then you become friends with them. You may play a game with them. You may just play sports, football or something like that, and then you become friends. A lot of our friends, we meet them in school and then we become friends. But the think about guys, we never chosen them as our friends. They have just suddenly became our friends, and that's why they don't have any quality in them. They don't have any deep quality in them. They are just regular people. They don't know shit. They don't read books. They don't travel the world. They don't know anything. They just stay in their own city, in their own home, and that's all. They don't know shit. They don't know shit, and they keep talking and they keep giving you advice, which is crap. Don't take it from them. Even if you want to take advice, the best advice is that you is the bestest advice is that you yourself observe the world. Go and see things with your own eyes. See like how the system is operating. Go and see how a city is operating. Go in the cities and find out yourself. What is a forest? How the world work? How relationships works? Go in your relatives' home and see that how they are behaving to each other, behaving to their partners. See that in your relatives' homes. Just like that. The first bestest way to learn is to just learn by yourself. Learn from your mistakes. Learn by your own eyes. That's the number one. And then we can just learn from the great peoples of the world, the great people who have written great books, the greatest authors of all time, the Gautam Buddha, Schopenhauer, and Albus Camus, and there are a lot of people like that. Rhonda Byrne, and people like that. You gotta learn from this kind of people. And for books, we can learn from like the book like Ikigai and a lot of our other books, the power of subconscious mind, and stuff like this. The psychology of money. These kinds of books give you more knowledge than your shitty friends. You know, and even some YouTubers, just like the truth channels, these truth channels, just like Tragic Reality, Life Outrage, these people give you more knowledge, more good life guidance than your friends. Because the thing is that we can see the truth, we can see through the lies, we can see that. But your friends, they don't know shit. They just live in their own bubbles. They just accepted the slavery. They will do the jobs. They will become slaves. They will live the filthy life. They don't like freedom. These people just want to be slaves. So they don't mind being slaves, but we don't. We don't accept slavery. We guys, we will never accept slavery. We want freedom, and we will get it. If you don't want it, then you don't get it. That's how it is. If your friends don't want it, then they're not gonna get it. So separate yourself from them. These people think so low. Yeah, if someday you have to be with them for for an emergency of yours, or maybe they need your help, then do that. But don't stay with them, because the people you surround with, your mind becomes like that. You think like them. You think just how they think. In your friends' decisions, you can see that, oh, they go to these crap stores and they eat these shit burgers and all kinds of fast foods and stuff like that. They make their bodies unhealthy, and then they suffer, and then they got diseases and stuff like that, guys. These people don't know shit. Don't stay with them. Don't make your mind polluted. They just talk about political nonsense and non-stop, and they talk about these movies and non-stop. They talk, oh, this actor did that, oh, Tom Cruise did this, oh, this actress did this, oh, and, Leonardo DiCaprio is gonna make this movie. Oh, Marvel is coming up with this and that. What are we gonna do with that? These people talks about these things all the time. Like, I'm just so sick of it. They talk about, like, oh, now Trump is gonna do this, now Biden is gonna do this, stuff like that. It's just so irritating. This is talk about just these nonsense things which don't matter in our life at all. I don't hate any political parties or stuff like that, no. But I just don't want to talk about them. I just don't want to waste my time and energy on these things. I don't want to talk about movies and stuff like that. Like, but my friends talk about that, and I don't like it at all. And I think it's a very big time waste, because think about it. When we keep thinking about these movie stars or politicians, they don't care about us. They don't even care a little. They are in their multi-million dollar houses. They're so well off. They have these Bentleys, Lamborghinis, and all this Rolls Royce and all this stuff. They don't care about you. They go in their helicopters while you stay in the traffic, stay stuck, and waste your hours and waste your energy and your mind. And these people just take their helicopters and go. And we are thinking about them? What? We are wasting time on them? We are wasting time on this nonsense movie talks? Instead, can we not just talk about how can we make a company or entrepreneurship or something like that, which brings money? Can we just not go and play a sport which makes us healthy, instead of just talking shit? Like, that's why while making friends, we gotta be so careful. We gotta see, like, oh, how this person is. Is this person gonna talk nonsense and do nothing and just be a dumb ass slave? If he is, then he is not worthy of being our friend. Most people are not worthy of being called friends. Most people are just dumb slaves. They just follow orders. They just sheep. While we were in the college and schools, we never liked our teachers. We never liked the system. But these people are just accepted the system. They just say that, oh, I'm gonna just live like that. They don't like the mountains. They don't like the fresh air. They don't like the freedom. They don't like the oceans. They don't like the beaches. They don't want to just go and travel. They don't want to be free. They just want to be stuck in a job, and they just want to be like a slave. Like, they just accepted it, even if they don't like being slaves, but they accepted it. They don't have the courage to fight for freedom. They don't have the will to fight for freedom. Surely getting freedom is hard, but we gotta fight for it. We gotta fight for it. If we're not fighting, then surely we are losing. If we're fighting, then we may win or lose. But if we never fight, then we're gonna surely lose, isn't it? Yeah. When you talk to your friends about the topics which makes lives better, when you debate with them on a topic which is very, very important, such as money, such as how am I gonna earn $1 million, they get bored. When you talk and debate to them with a lifestyle like, oh, I don't want to live in this country would be better, maybe Japan or something like that. I don't know, but my country is not good. I want to go in this country. And when you talk to your friends on these topics, they don't even give you any value. They don't talk with you. All they want to talk on is, oh, this is the next movie, this is the next actress, this actress is hot, stuff like that, guys. They don't talk on the stuff which matters. They talk on the stuff which is shit. And that's why I don't like them. They waste our time and energy, and all we got in this world is limited time and energy. If you talk to them a higher understanding, or if you talk to them about the things which takes higher intelligence and higher IQ, then they don't understand it, because they don't have the IQ. They don't understand, and they think that we are the problem, but they are. They have been brought up by the shit parents. A father who beats them up, a father who just talk nonsense to them. And that's why these people have become like that. It's not totally their fault. Their mothers were shit, their parents were crap. They don't teach them things. Also, our parents also don't teach us much. But the thing is that we learn from the environment we live. We can see through things. We just learn from the books. We learn from YouTube. We learn from people all around us. But these people don't have the learning attitude we have. And then they call us crazy just because we want to learn things. What the hell? What the hell, bro? What the hell is wrong with you, bro? Go away from my life. I don't want people like you. I want to rather be alone with the greatest people of the world as books. I wanna be with them instead of you, because that's gonna give me the way to escape this slavery. A good book is in 1984 that book talks about the slavery system we are in, the government and all this media and stuff like that. I'll be instead with this kinds of books like Schopenhauer. He talks about the will and how the will just traps us. That we have a will that just wants to procreate. That just wants to make child, and that just wants to pass its DNA. At all cost, in our body there's a will. It wants to procreate at all cost, and that's why it makes us attracted to the woman, so much, so that we just put our seeds in them, and then a lot of children comes out. That is our body's only goal. But the thing is, if we bring kids here, then we're gonna be wasting our whole life, 20 years on them. And 20 years is a lot, and even then these kids may become an idiot, who knows, a weak person. He can end up being a weak person even if we just teach him right, even if we give them the resources. Then even then a lot of kids becomes so stupid and so weak, because the thing is that you cannot decide completely a person's future. It is a sovereign decision. It is his own decision. It is his own intellect that he will decide his fate. And these things we learn from the greatest books. These things we learn by observing, by seeing the world. So instead of just wasting time with your friends, go and see. Go and just in your city or anywhere in your mall and see how people are behaving. See the things. Travel more. See the world. If you don't have money, then just go to your nearest city. Even that would be enough. Go there and see. What are we doing? Just observe. What are we doing in the world? Like jobs and stuff like that and that. But why are we doing that? See that, we are doing all this to get pleasures, Pleasure traps us. The Gautam Buddha has told us this, that yes, pleasure is the thing that traps us. We want all kinds of sensory pleasures. And that's why we are suffering. Think about it, guys. If we are so bored with the system, then we either would have fought the system or make a new system, or we may go on off grid and stuff like that. Or we may, at the maximum, we may also delete ourselves from here, who knows. We could have done that. That is not a good thing at all. But the thing is that this life sucks more, Like living as a slave sucks more. So we have to find a way to end this slavery at all cost. It may be by becoming rich, or it may be by going to a forest. I don't know, but we have to figure it out sooner, And that's why we have to cut ourselves from this lower vibrational people, because we have this divine spark. We have this divine intellect. So we gotta go far, All these people want is a stable job, but we don't want that. We don't want to be slaves. We want our own farmland where we grow our own food and we eat that. We don't depend on a system. We are free. We have trees, own trees, and we live from them. That's how we want our life to be. Right now, we don't have the money to do that, so we have to figure out how are we gonna earn the money instead of putting the time in this crappy friends and the people around you and your relatives and stuff like that. Put the time in figuring yourself out. Put the time in finding your hobbies. Put the time in reading the books, the great books. These places you will get a lot. Make yourself powerful. Hit the gym. Go learn swimming. Even that can help. Because someday you may just slip into a river, and if you're not swimming, then you can just be safe. If you don't know, then you're gonna drown. So go and learn the skills, and instead of wasting the time with time by gossiping with friends, which is not gonna give you anything in the end, just go become richer, powerful, work on your body, on your mind. Do that, guys. Take care. Goodbye.